What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is once again Legacy Killer HD back today with some more Call of Duty Ghosts news and information. Obviously on the screen right now is some awesome Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. Well, I don't do too awesome in my opinion. I think I go like 33-9 in the full game, and one of my teammates ends up getting a nuke, which is pretty epic. I wish I could have done that, but I made some stupid moves. I probably could have got it, but I was playing it safe throughout the game. But anyway, it's some good gameplay. Hopefully this video and this gameplay actually inspires you to play some past Call of Duties, because I think it's easier to play these past Call of Duties because you can embrace, well, I've been able to at least embrace the flaws in the games and just have fun with it. Anyway, let's get down to the news. There's been a couple of smaller items that have happened. Like there's some news on the audio and how the game could be a lot more realistic, and we're going to get to that actually in 1 second. But at the end of the video, this is probably what a lot of you guys are looking forward to, what the third co-op game mode could be and how it possibly may be another supernatural element, like maybe aliens, ghosts, maybe even zombies. So we're going to get to that close to the end. Let's start with the audio and how it could impact the game and make the game more realistic, and also how Mark Rubin may have opened the lid on how the game could be even more realistic, maybe even Battlefield-like. So this is what he said, and this is going to be a mouthful, people. I'm going to put it on your screen so you can read along with me, because I'm sure I will stutter a little bit just because there's a lot that he said, and it's very difficult to sum it up exactly in my opinion. So just follow along with me if you can. Anyway, this is what he said. With the new engine, we can actually model the way the sound travels in the space you're in. If you're outside next to a building or inside a small room or inside a big room, it's all detected in real time and changes the sound. The new engine also takes into account materials. If you fire a weapon in a small cement bunker, the sound will be very sharp. But if you're in a metal bunker, the sound will be very tingy. The sound will be altered based on the material it's bouncing off of. Another big change in audio, and this will have a big impact in the multiplayer. And it has to do with explosions and reactive meters. The world has triggers that will go off based on forces like explosions. If I throw down a grenade and goes off, the chain link fence behind me might rattle from the concussive force to the grenade. Windows and doors and other objects will make noise after the explosion. So that was a mouthful. I'm very happy I was able to get through that. I think I did a few, tried doing this earlier and I kind of screwed up saying it. But I'm sure I made some errors of saying some words. But I'm pretty sure you guys got the point of this. It looks like Call of Duty Ghosts is going to have... It's going to be the most realistic Call of Duty. I think that's easy to tell with the better graphics. Now it seems like we're going to have better audio. It's like a lot of people have had problems in the past with the weapons sounding very, very unrealistic. I think a lot of people have said that the silencer does not sound like what a silencer would sound like with other Call of Duties. Like this is going back to maybe Modern Warfare 2 days, like what I'm playing right now. A lot of people have had problems with some of the gun effects, and I think this is going to be the most realistic Call of Duty. I don't know if we're going to have like objects just falling down, like being able to run through trees and stuff. Well, not trees, but bushes and stuff. But I think Call of Duty is finally making the step in the right direction to a more realistic experience that a lot of people are looking forward to, but still keeping the Call of Duty type into it, not going to just straight to Battlefield-like. So I'm actually really liking what I'm hearing from Mark Rubin. Mark Rubin's been the guy who's been keeping Infinity Ward up when the huge scandal happened in 2009, I believe. He was the last guy. He was the guy who pulled Infinity Ward back together. So, I have my expectations. My expectations are actually very high for this Call of Duty. And I'm very happy to hear that Mark Rubin's making this sound like a really good Call of Duty. And if it is going to be a really good Call of Duty, a Call of Duty that I can play a year long, I always find it after 2 to 3 months I'm tired of the game. So if this is the game that I can finally play a year long, I'll be very happy. That's my definition of happy with a Call of Duty game. So let's move on, guys. Tell me in the comments what you thought of that. That was obviously a mouthful of what Mark Rubin said. I should have summed it up, but I think you guys probably should have heard exactly what he said. So let's move on, like I said before, to the next part of the video, which is the confirmed third co-op game mode. And like I said, guys, it was confirmed. Infinity Ward did make sure that everybody knew that there will be a third co-op game mode, and I'm pretty sure that previously they did say there will not be a Spec Ops returning, which is very good because I just never found Spec Ops to be interesting. It was always limited to 2 players. it didn't work for me. Survival, the same thing. Survival was very boring. A lot of people said, it's actually really fun when you get into it. No, it is not. I mean, if you compare it to zombies, zombies is electrifying. It's so unique, and it's actually very funny, and a lot of people don't know this. Zombies was actually an idea Infinity Ward brought up to the table. They were originally going to be the guys to make it, but Treyarch took their step forward and made it their franchise. I guess you could say it's a franchise, but it's their part of their games. So, is Infinity Ward going to break Aliens or something? Because it seems like the supernatural element is the only thing working with third game mode. Spec Ops, no. Survival, no, not working. In Zombies has been the only thing working for a third game mode. And if you ask a lot of people why they play Black Ops to this day, they'll say Zombies. I think about 90% of people will say that. I'm sure 90% of people will even say that with Black Ops 2 why they play it. And I think Zombies is really just taking over the Call of Duty community, well, at least what I've seen. And if Infinity Ward was to jump on the bandwagon and maybe do another Zombies thing, I think a lot of people probably call them copycats, but I'd love it. If they did something with Aliens, that'd be awesome. And a lot of people are like, how about Ghosts? They're naming the game Call of Duty Ghosts. How about make a Ghost game mode? I thought that would be pretty epic. And sorry for that little stutter right there. But yeah, Ghost game mode. Wouldn't that be epic? Hunting ghosts and stuff. I don't know exactly how it work, like with the Call of Duty style, with having zombies just works. I don't know, but it sounds very interesting to me. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments, what you think Infinity Ward should do, because I know a lot of people are saying, hey, how about they just make survival a lot more interesting, add some new elements to it, and I'll be fine with it. That's what some people are saying. I just don't think survival or Spec Ops has been working. I mean, if you talk to people about Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 and ask them what was your favorite part of the games, or even COD 4, they're gonna say probably the multiplayer. That'll probably be it. You don't hear people saying, "Oh, Spec Ops, that's Spec Ops. It's so amazing." No, you don't. You hear them talking about the multiplayer because that's what Infinity Ward's been known for. Maybe Modern Warfare 3 was a step back, but Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4 definitely were the multiplayer that worked, not the Spec Ops. And obviously MW3 had its flaws, but that was more of a sledgehammer game than anything. And I'm not going to go into that rant. I've already done it in the past. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. Like I said, tell me what you think about the audio and how Infinity Ward's making the step forward for a more realistic experience. And also tell me what you think could be next for the third game mode. Could it be a supernatural element like zombies, aliens, ghosts? Or could it be just the same old thing, survival, Spec Ops, doing just something different with it? I'm Legacy Kill HD, and that's all I have for you today. And let me know if you guys want some more Modern Warfare 2 COD 4 gameplay. I would love to play some more of that and get some more gameplay for you. And like I said before, I'm out.